You can manage to work many different types of sand into your garden in a way that can be beneficial. You can also mess your soil up if you choose the wrong sand. Why could we need sand in a garden? There are quite a few reasons you may wish to add sand to your garden soil or your lawn. Let's have a look at a few. Fixing a heavy clay soil. Adding sand to heavy clay soil can change the particle size distribution of the soil. Together with organic matter such as compost, wood chips, manure, and gypsum, the addition of sand to clay can help you rapidly move to have a loam. The addition of sand to clay soil creates a fertile loam. The clay will float to the surface during rain and create a crust layer on the surface of the soil as it dries, and mulch stops this from happening. Top dressing a lawn. Adding a 1 or 2 inch layer of river sand to a lawn as the spring growth kicks in will often help your lawn become softer and healthier. Hence, if you are trying to develop a lawn on clay soil, top dressing it in the sand for a few years can really help make the lawn sustainable. Building a specialist soil. There are times when certain plants just need a soil type that you may not have in your garden. In some cases, for certain succulents, it is important to use sandy soil if you live in an area with high rainfall. Sandy soil has little ability to retain moisture, hence, for succulents that tend to enjoy low moisture environments, sandy soil can help you avoid drowning your plants. What is the difference between topsoil, sand, and gravel? Topsoil. Topsoil is a broad category just referring to the top layer of soil. Could be a developed sandy soil, a developed clay soil, or a loam. Sand. Sand is classified as a loose granular substance with a non-compacting nature. It tends to be very well drained, nutrient poor, and dries out quickly after watering. Gravel. Gravel is much larger particle size, generally. It consists of small pieces of rock and pebbles at least the size of a match head but can be larger. Gravel tends to be very well drained. Incorporating gravel into soils helps to improve the soil in many ways. It seems to help the plant roots, and it improves drainage. What are the various types of sands? There are sands that are sharp and abrasive and sand that has worn smooth particles. The size and origin of these particles can vary. They can be quite small and fine, or they can be large like fine gravel. The particles can be all of a geological origin, or in some cases, they can also include biological materials, such as crushed shells and broken coral reef components. As an example, soil containing crushed shell components will have a bit of calcium in it, whereas weathered sand from a desert may have almost no nutrients in it at all. How should we select the right type of sand for our garden? Visit the sand mine and you will probably find that they have bulldozed the top layer of soil, which is darker and richer in organic matter, to the side. This is because they generally want the cleaner sand below. If you cannot get that type of sandy soil, you can try any form of river sand, as these tend to not have many salts in the soil. Be somewhat cautious about beach sand, unless it is beach sand from a freshwater lake. Sea sand has a lot of salt in it, and despite washing the salt out, I have still found that this salt somehow gets out of the soil and can kill plants. Hence, if you have fine clay soil, buy coarser sand that has a good particle size distribution from relatively fine sand particles to coarse sand particles. If you are incorporating sand into your soil to improve drainage, use the coarsest sand you can find. How to use sand for your garden. Top dressing a lawn in an area with poor drainage. If you place a layer about 1 inch to 2 inches deep over an established lawn as the spring growth starts, you can water the sand into the lawn. The grass will push through the sand and the improved aeration becomes apparent on the lawn quite fast. It also helps make the grass feel softer underfoot. When the grass is in clay, it is prone to waterlogging and also can become as hard as a rock underfoot when it is dry. Mixing potting soil. If you take 1/3 by volume sand, 1/3 by volume compost, and 1/3 by volume weathered manure, then mix these. Once you have made this mixture, it is a good all-around soil mix for germinating many seed types and potting out many plants, and is just useful to have around. Creating a carrot/radish/potato bed. If you have relatively poor soil, you can just layer sand on top of it and mix the soil, then incorporate manure and compost into this. If your budget allows, mix perlite into the soil. Sand is a great soil amendment. If you need to improve heavy clay soil, adding sand can help to improve the particle size distribution and drainage of the soil. If you liked this video, don't forget to like and subscribe.